you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's great to see you again.
Good to see you too, yeah.
Okay, you are back better than ever. How are you feeling? February 1st.
I'm excited and just grateful to be back. It's been a while since May. So I'm just excited to be back, doing all of this stuff. I missed it. I missed it a lot.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about this opponent. Why did you want this as your next fight?
Things at 154 were kind of slow right now. We got Fundora waiting on Spence. Crawford just fought. Madrimav's fighting Bohacek. Tim Tszyu just fought and was his opponent. Them two were out of the mix. So it was really, kind of hard to get an opponent. We tried for the Lubin rematch. It's been hard to get him to give me that rematch. So we kind of didn't want to be waiting around no more. So Jeison Rosario at 160 was the next option, and that's the one we took.
I love to hear it. No, I think that's really good for you to stay active. How do you feel about kind of what you just said of a lot of people kind of just holding the titles, or there's a lot of fights not really being made? It's kind of slow right now in the sport, I would say. This is the biggest fight we have now, which is exciting. I was happy to see that.
Yeah. Things have been a little slow. Hopefully this next year they kind of pick things up. I want to stay active. I want to be active and get more fights. I just got one fight last year, so that was kind of crucial. It's just inactivity just hurts, all around. It hurts the fighter. So I'm obviously staying in the gym and doing the best I can to just stay active. But hopefully, like I said, things start picking up, and hopefully we can make these big fights happen. There's a lot of talent at 154, and people are waiting around, but and I get it. They're trying to make the biggest fights happen, but. If not, we still got a lot of talent, like I said, and a lot of big fights to be made.
Yeah. For you, you win this fight. Where do you really go from here? Do you really more want the rematch to prove yourself again, or do you more want to go for a title defense or a big name? There's kind of a lot you could do right now.
Honestly, a big name, and that even includes Lubin. Lubin's a big name.
Yeah.
If he was open to the rematch, that would be good. But if not, there's Charlo who's supposed to come back. There's Crawford, Madrimov. There's a lot of talent. Fundora, hopefully Fundora, we can get that Fundora fight as well. So I'm just anybody at that top. There's a lot of opportunities. So anybody who's willing to fight and make a big fight happen.
Yeah. In your opinion, who is the best fighter right now in your division? Anyone that's really impressed you lately?
You know what? I think the fighter Backram who beat Tim Tszyu, he really impressed me. I felt like I knew he was good, but I just didn't think he was that good. He was really, really good that night, and he really impressed me. I don't think he's the best in the division just yet. I feel like that spot's kind of up for grabs. No one dominated like Charlo did. Charlo was kind of like the man of this division at a particular point, and you can maybe even consider him that still, considering he lost to Canelo, not a 154-pounder. So, I feel like he's the man at 154. So if anybody would beat him, take that from him. But like I said, anybody who's impressed me would be Backram.
I definitely agree with that. He has impressed me too. So did you watch the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight? I assume you did.
Yeah, I was there. I was there for
you
my
were
uncle.
there?
Yeah, my uncle Abel fought. Mario Barr was on the undercard, so I was there. And I got to see it. I was kind of upset. I was hoping the whole week that Mike Tyson would pull something and knock him out. But it was we kind of knew it was gonna happen. He's 58 years old. It's just age. But it was sad to see that. But look at what they did. They had a lot of. Their numbers were through the roof. He made his money, and I'm sure he was happy. Once you're a fighter, you're always a fighter. It's kind of hard to kind of step away from the game. So he probably enjoyed every minute of training, every minute leading up to that fight.
No, that's an honor that he was still able to get. Wait, just one step. Thank you. I'm like, that angle looks awful. Okay, so we're going to play a quick game. It's called Blind Ranking, so keep in mind you're not going to know who's next, but it's it's 1 through 5, okay? The first one is Bivol. 1 through 5.
Okay, he just lost. I'll put him number 3.
Okay. The next one is David Morrell.
1 through. I'll put him at number 5. He still got something to prove.
And what about Better Biev?
I'll put him at number 2, right above the wall.
Okay. And David Benavidez.
4. Put him at 4.
Okay. And lastly, Canelo.
Number 1. There it is. I played perfect. Yeah, number 1.
Okay, that's perfect. So
yeah.
now knowing all the names, would you still have the same order?
Yeah. I think that was spot on. Because David Benavidez above Morrell, Benavidez above Duval, and Canelo above all of them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
That was like actually really good. You
I hit. I was good on that one.
So of course I brought up Benavidez and Morrell, so I got to get your prediction for the main card fight that you are on. How do you see this fight going?
I feel like Morrell's gonna come out really, really sharp as he always does, but I feel like Benavidez isn't gonna go anywhere, and I feel like that's gonna start to frustrate him. And I think as the rounds progress, I feel like Benavidez is gonna pick it up on him, and I'm not sure he's gonna be able to handle that pressure and that amount of punches that Benavidez brings. I feel like he might overwhelm him and potentially even stop him, if not just pull the second half of the fight away, pull away from Morrell.
Yeah. And my last question, I got to get a prediction from you for the upcoming rematch between Fury versus Usyk. How do you see that one going?
I like Usyk. I've always liked Usyk, and going into that first fight, I was kind of debating whether he'd be strong enough to kind of push him back and kind of hurt him, but he did. He really hurt him, so I feel like he answered all my questions, and I got to rock with Usyk. He really proved he was the number 1 guy. It's crazy how talented he is, because he went from cruiserweight up there, and that's hard. He's a little guy, and he's dominating.
He did that.
Yeah, he did that right. He's really good.
And if you had to explain your upcoming fight in just one word, what would it be?
I would say war, but I don't think it's gonna be a war. No. I think I'm gonna knock him out. It's a knockout. Yeah, knockout.
I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time always. And is there any last words for all the fight fans watching? Anything we can expect to see from you come February 1st?
Yeah, you don't want to miss this fight. I'm coming out to. I'm looking for the knockout this time around. To be more aggressive, looking for that knockout, like I said, and this whole card is just stacked. So you don't want to miss this fight February 1st. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, everyone. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Until next time.